Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Last time we left the Institute with the ability now to teleport to the Institute after talking to Father, and we made our way over to the Commonwealth Bank to set up the Mila for Tinker Tom. Today we are going to be heading back towards the castle to meet up with Ronnie Shaw, and by route we will be going to take care of a DIA cache for Pam for the railroad as well. But if you have been liking the content, please hit that like and subscribe button, as it'd be greatly appreciated. But with that, let's jump into it. As we go, I set a little custom map marker as I'm going to want to head back towards the coastline, over towards the east here just a little bit, to make our way back down towards the castle. As we had been through there before, it is most of the way cleared out, at least of the major enemies. So once we get there, we can then proceed onward to hopefully taking care of the DIA. A lot of mayhem ensued here. Some nice robots. Got 35 quart. Yep, there's that random spawn point. I'm pretty sure that had the Minutemen the last time I was through here. It is nice that the railroad ticked off just a couple very close quests right by each other. That hidden got super close. Looking a little better now, though. Less than 60 meters to go. Looks like we will be dealing with super mutants. Well versed in them after going to that fan hall place, which was completely worthless last time. Fortunately, didn't take any damage. He had been hurt. Wow, I'm glad I have good sneak. Normally mutant hounds are a lot more observant than that. Now this says basically straight up 26 ahead. I'm going to assume that means right here at the Hub 360. But just in case I screwed up, I'll loop around. Maybe it's a different building. Definitely a few super mutants dotted around. I see a marker up there. I'm liking this staircase a little bit better. Ooh, more bone. Oh yeah, this is feeling good right off the bat. Eight meters up. Now it looks like we might be merging over to some gunners. He was secluded. Advanced locked. Thought it seemed like somebody was getting close to detecting. Ooh, careful. That was close to being bad news. I was thinking about just trying to hop over, but it could have been a fairly lengthy fall. I'm trying to remember what is in Club 360. If it is gunners or something else. But maybe it just doesn't matter because... Is there anything good in here? Another stealth boy. That was super conveniently easy. Alright then. Nothing to battle there. As far as actually having to enter into a building, that's about as easy as it comes. Retrace our steps just a little bit and we'll be good to rock and roll. Before I get too confused, we'll take off the report to Pam, and now we just have just old gun set. Will be a little bit of a travel to get there. We are able to just make it back towards the shore a little bit. We'll sit a lot better. Looks like Raider Central. Ooh, legendary. An injured one at that. I'm glad I came this route. Ah, another troubleshooters. Getting a lot of that this run. I'm sure there's something else nearby. Wouldn't mind ticking it off on the map. Probably up in that walkway. Somebody's close. Looks like the coast is clear though. Quite literally on the coast. Just about looped back to the castle. We're in our where we had to take down a Robo-Brain area. Oh, hello. He was a little closer than I thought. Who was he firing on, too? We are at a random spawn point. If it just happens to be one raider. What were you shooting at? Ah, a sentry bot. Why would you shoot at a sentry bot? You're a level 1 raider. Raiders are not the brightest. Doesn't look like the gunners respawned at all. From over there. Ah, that Pridwin. We really need to get on over there. It's just such an imposing figure in the sky over at the Boston airport. Maybe we'll have to meet up with Dance before too long and hitch a ride over there. But it looks like it should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. Yeah, we had no more issues. Back to the castle. There was a vertibird flying overhead. And it blew up on the way, but they were just talking to... Well, they were just trying to take out some super mutants, I believe. So nothing I had to get involved in.
Hi.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you. Come on, I'll show you.
So after talking to Ronnie, there is an old armory at the castle that we have to deal with. Once inside, there's really not a whole lot that I'm going to have to worry about other than Sarge, who could be a little bit of an issue.
Looks like it might still be intact. Door still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Now we just get to clear up some rubble, get some nice concrete, and there we go. We have an entrance on in, which I don't think you can clean this up prior to Ronnie coming. But once she is here, you can head on in with her.
See if there's still a way through.
As I was saying, there's really not a whole lot on these tunnels under the castle except for frag mines. Now, I don't believe Ronnie will trigger them.
We better watch our step.
I know I can't trigger them. I don't think Ronnie can trigger them. But I don't really want to take the chance, because there are plenty dotted around. And get a little bit of glowing fungus too, and brain fungus. Can't say no to those. Look at these beautiful cannonballs and bags of cement. Super, super heavy. Just one turret. No problem there. Just a bunch of good stuff down here. Now, Sarge can navigate around in here a little bit, but he can't navigate all that much. Now, I do have one bottle cap mine. I think I'll set that for him. But I will crit him once. Good start there. Okay, let's abort.
Well, I'll be. I would have never guessed the sergeant was sitting down
Just
here.
back off between Ronnie Shaw and the bottle cap mine.
Bad Sarge would hate one.
No issue.
He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know.
Would have preferred if you didn't explode right in my way. I think I'm fine. Ugh. Oh no, Ronnie. You broke your leg. I'm sorry.
I used to know this.
Probably shouldn't have been standing next to a bottle cap mine and an exploding robot.
For the Commonwealth. Yeah, that was it.
Good job, Ronnie. We got the General McMahon here. So, can just pick up the General's uniform. We can put that on display. Sorry, leaving you
That
naked.
explains all the landmines. This is, well, was General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when...
Now we come out to the West Bastion and just open that puppy on up. Oh, beautiful that the doors still work. And in here, this is where where the real fun is. Got all kinds of mines in here, got some water, just some, a couple more stealth boys. All kinds of good things in here, but most importantly, artillery schematic. So now with that, we can start building artilleries dotted around the Commonwealth at any of our settlements that we have. And they have it has a pretty good radius. So we put it on the castle and it ends up can do a few squares on the map. So it has a pretty good circle, and you can do that on all of the settlements, so you can get some really good coverage. Now, I haven't been focusing at all on any of my perk of the Demolition Expert, which with that also boosts up your damage output with the explosives, as it is a volley of those.
Just waiting for us. You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
You got the artillery smoke grenade in here, and this box will regenerate for you as well. But you also have, Fat Man, and if you go in build mode, there we go. Got the laser turrets and, the arc jets that are the arc that is sitting around that you can set up as natural defense for the castle. We won't worry about that at the moment, but it is nice to have. Now, I won't be needing these, but we'll take them just so it makes it look like we're good to go.
Looks like you've got everything we need.
Now just have to set up artillery. They do have everything you need right here, dotted around, and what the castle provides. So we have this nice artillery piece, and don't really want it to be down here. Get it at a little bit more elevated position. Could clear up in there and set it right in there. But I want it kind of pointing right over there at the lovely, lovely Pridwin. Just in case we ever, need to do some damage. Now, do we have any spare people? And where are they at? Hello, sir. You look like you would be prime candidate for artillery.
Got it.
This also does 6 damage, or it does 6 defense for your settlement to help kind of prevent people from attacking. Now, honestly, if somebody started coming in here to attack and it's like, ooh, I'm on the artillery, let me just swing that around. I'm just going to start raining fire inside the castle. That would not be a very smart choice. All right, Ronnie, let's get this show on the road and get some demonstration.
Hey,
You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to radio freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
All right. Let's get our smoke grenade set. Don't want to screw that up. And get radio freedom on so we know for sure.
All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
That ought to be in the right area.
That's not the target.
Oh, come on. Come on, Ronnie. That is the target. Is that a little better? There we go. What's a couple meters one way or the other? Shouldn't mean a whole lot.
Okay, you've got your smoke on the target.
Only matters in
You might want to
horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, just in case.
Looks like he's getting it ready over there. You turn that crank. Oh yeah, getting it lined up nice. Ooh, there goes one. Ooh, yeah. Nice thing about the artillery is it kind of gives some nice coverage all dotted around. And if you happen to have, if I built 2 of the artilleries at the castle, be twice as many shots that get launched off at your target. But it does require a cooldown as well.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Looked good from here too. Now we just have to talk to Preston, which, lucky for us, that is where we are going to be heading anyway. Right on back to Hangman's Alley. Looks like on our journey back, we haven't made it very far away from the castle. And Radstorm is coming in. Hopefully it doesn't last very long. I did slap on my hazmat suit. So just kind of give a nice glowing sea ambiance for a little bit. We got some... I must have altered off of my normal course just a little bit. I want to go that way. They're walking right at me, though. Okay, I'm pretty sure I missed my first shot and hit the raider that happened to be walking behind the guy I was planning on shooting. You know, that's one way to do it. Just be a terrible shot. And if the enemies are close enough together, no reason to fear because you just take them out from that way. That's just silly. I think it might be getting a little brighter already. Still nobody at Andrew Station. With switching over to the hazmat suit too, I did lose some carry capacity. I'm not sure how because nothing of mine is pocketed. But I did just, since I was ready full up on food, I just ate a grilled rad steak, get that plus 25. And yeah, it looks like our rad storm is already passing. Might even be able to, I think, switch back over to my regular armor and continue on. And before I get to Hangman's Alley, I'm going to swing past the railroad, as that is basically en route, and turn in those couple quests for the railroad. Alright, back at the railroad. I'm not sure why. I completely forgot about being able to teleport to the Institute. So, as I was putting back on my armor from the hazmat suit after the radiation storm, I realized that. So I did, in fact, teleport to the Institute and then work my way here.
She's in back.
Thanks, Drummer Boy. And also another thing, when I was putting it back on the armor, I don't have pocketed on any of my gear, but I forgot that my health is so crazy low that my unyielding piece was actually kicking in. So that was giving me plus 3 strength.
Unless you need my medical expertise.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Reward dispensed. Future tasks may be assigned.
Nice little XP bump there, plus another 300 bottle caps for doing that DIA. And a covert sweater vest. Fantastic. And just got turned into Tinker Tom.
Hi.
The story goes.
Another Mila
you
placed
actually
and
found
even
the
more data.
Institute.
I know another
Been there
building
and
that
back
could
again.
use a Mila.
Sounds crazy,
Or
right?
we could just do some business.
I think I will, in fact, barter.
see what you
See if
got.
he has
You got
any
it?
50 cal. He does, in fact, 28. So we will switch on over to our charisma gear and load up on that. But Tinker Tom did give us another Mila quest at the Mass Medical Center. If we happen to be in the area, once again, we will take care of it. But as they're only worth like 100 XP a pop, it's really not that worthwhile to go set up the Mila, especially if you go to the wrong location first and have to take on a bunch of super mutants. that we're back to Hangman's Alley. One last thing, talk to Preston.
We stick close to the bases of the larger buildings to reduce our chance
So
of being
let
seen.
him know about the artillery. Preston, again, why are you sleeping in my bed? That is not allowed. Yeah, take your sweet time getting up.
One of these buildings could contain a veritable
You are
fortress
not
of
allowed to
supplies.
sleep in there.
This may take a while.
I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. She's something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Now, Preston wants us to set up artillery at every settlement. That is something that I will consider, but as I haven't leveled up Demo Expert, as I had mentioned previously, it's nice to have, but you do have to get close enough to throw a grenade, and it only helps out if for anything that is exterior, as the artillery can't actually penetrate and go into buildings, unfortunately. There's no bunker buster missiles from that. But I think this is going to be enough for now. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching. And until next time, powering off.